Welcome to Bluegrass Home and Garden TV. Bluegrass Home and Garden TV is brought to you by Jimmy Nash Homes, Comfort Heating and Air, Springhouse Gardens, Back Construction, Ginger's Hearth Patio and Grill, Buyer's Paradise Furniture, The Studio, Mr. Electric, and Transitions Mobility. Join us for Bluegrass Home and Garden TV with Amber Canoy.
I'm here with Brian Wilson of Buyer's Paradise Furniture, who's always giving us great advice on how to make our lives a little bit more functional and things we need to consider when buying furniture or other pieces that go along with those rooms. Now today you're actually going to talk to us about some more functional pieces that we can incorporate that necessarily aren't the couch and the sofa or dining room table or even the bed, but can maybe offer us some nice focal points, but at the same time some extra storage space, which it always seems like every one of us are always finding we need more storage space.
Definitely.
So let's start with like the pieces you've got here.
Right. Let's say you've already got your sofa, you've got your living room set. Now it's time to maybe do some accessorizing in your house. These are chests that are very functional, not only in foyers but other parts of the house. They add a great look for you. Also has a lot of storage space in them.
Right.
So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and you see that sometimes you just need an extra piece, because you got a wall that's just really bare, and you might have a really nice photograph, but something like this underneath, like a mirror or something like this, would really complement the room.
Right. It gives you the opportunity to make that special place in your house and make it unique, make it your own, put your own style and twist into it by adding different pieces of accessories or different chairs in front of it, lamps, mirrors.
Yeah, and the beauty of this piece is that even if you don't have a lot of room, this piece itself is pretty shallow, so it's not like it's going to obstruct a walkway or anything. Now, if you had more room, you could go with something like this, which is almost more like a chest feel. But, this one is a much wider piece, so depending upon the layout of your room, I could see that piece, actually, if you had a couch where you have a walk space behind it, that going behind a couch.
Right.
Where a lot of people kind of, I don't know the word for it, but have sofa tables or something.
Yeah.
Kind of go right behind it. If you didn't want to go that route, you could go maybe something like that if you had a wall behind it.
That's the unique thing about these pieces is they're so versatile. You can put them anywhere in the house. They'll fit in many different places.
So you've got all these selections, for your actual furniture, but we haven't really touched a lot on, the tables that go in the rooms, obviously. And there is a drastic difference, in my opinion, between a table like this and this when it comes to functionality.
Right. Depending on what you're wanting to use the table for, if it's just a focal point, this may be fine. But if it's in a more living room environment, then you might need this one because it's got storage inside. Put your magazines, quilts, throws, whatever, plus a shelf underneath it for accessorizing even more. Yeah,
and a table like this, you could easily put, the wicker baskets underneath and be able to add extra storage there. So there's so much to think about when it comes to being able to have more functional, functionality in your home.
Right.
So, all right, well, that's all, unfortunately, all the time we have. They need to come down, check it out for themselves, because you have so many opportunities for people to be able to maximize their storage space in every room of their house.
Correct.
So tell them how to get here.
We're in Somerset, Kentucky, lot number 28.